Here with Mitchell Salazar, and speaking of Stephanie Gilmore, we all have good heat on our hands to watch. We got Stephanie Gilmore going up against Anat Lelior. I mean, two surfers that couldn't be more different, although they do have a couple of similarities. How it's done, well, this is how it's done right here. Stephanie Gilmore off to a quick start. Nice snap to get around this one, and then Mitch, this wave starts to stretch out down the line.
Yeah, and, you know, got a score. That could potentially be a backup considering the totals that we've seen so far. So 4.83.
I think it's going to be good, clean fun all day long. 29:30 to go. This is going to be our first look at Anat Lelior, super powerful surfer on her backhand. Just like that, setting things up with their opening turn, flying down the line, waiting for a section to present itself. So a lot of time, I don't want to say wasted on this wave because it just didn't really give her much. And then, of course, a little mistake there, but I think she could have got out of that wave.
Let a lot of these waves go by and ridden. It seems like a knot on the case right here, Chris.
All right, let's watch the technique. Bottom turn through some chunky water in front of her. Gets on rail, smashes it, but just goes down. That wave was really lumpy. It's just about picking off the cleanest.
It's a great wave here for Steph.
Look at this option. Look at how much cleaner the face of this wave is. A beautiful.
Oh!
That doesn't happen very often, Mitch.
Wow. Double jinx, too. Unfortunate.
I'm blaming Mitch.
An unforced error right there from Steph.
Yeah, that is rare. I mean, she's one of the few surfers that you can see her smiling as she stands up. That's kind of like a trademark Stephanie Gilmore trait. We'll see if a knot turns and burns, and she does. We'll roll in there. It was kind of a wild ride to take off, but straight into the bottom turn. This wave pretty lumpy out the back, but it could clean up the inside. See, it goes through a little double up. There's a nice backhand carve there. Good bottom turn. Not a super critical section to work with, but
missed it.
Activates nonetheless. Here we go.
Better.
That's what we're talking about. That is that trademark, Anat Lelior backside snap, combos it up, so it goes back to back with two solid turns.
If you want to put it, like, we'll get the clips from it too, with your perspective. But no, I mean, you're talking about a wave that is difficult to read right here. First turn, really just a setup. And as you said, I mean, the inside, she lined it up well. That carve right there, really well drawn out. I love this bottom turn right here, but as you can see, it didn't stand up as well as she wanted to. That section right there, you got to get up to the lip just a bit quicker, and small hesitation. She made up for it right here on the inside, though. That turn was strong and got in one more before this wave eventually closed out. So very well done by Anat. It shouldn't be, you know, a huge number by any means, but the quality of that maneuver right there should be matching at least the 4.83. I'd be thinking a mid-range score myself right here, Chris.
You know, those last two turns, while this might not be a just skyrocketing score, those are two feel-good turns.
Yeah.
Those type of turns. She did come through with a decent score of 5.5, so she's now currently in the lead. Steph's good wave came in at a 4.83. So we're still wide open here. I mean, Stephanie has not run away with this, and luckily for all of us surf fans, we got 18 minutes, 30 seconds left.
And that's the biggest point you're making right there. Read the room. That's why it only came in as a 3.67 because of that fall right there at the end.
I like the energy, though.
Yeah.
That was like a breath of fresh air, the energy, because you're not going to beat Stephanie on style. Nobody is. This was right after that Anat wave.
Well, covered a lot of distance, but not a whole lot of maneuvering going down until right at that point. So this one just a 2.67. She's
not taking her pedal off the metal. Yeah, you know what I meant to say.
Well, this is during the interview a 3.67, so extends her lead right here. Great turn right there. Nearly loses control coming out of it, though. Recovers well. This one, we're on the mid-size kind of things, Chris, but well done executing that finish right there. And
let's jump right back into this heat. We got Anat Lelior on a nice, clean, big wave. Carving it, try to start setting things up for this speed line through the middle. Plenty of speed. Nicely placed turn there. So again, good energy from Anat Lelior. One that I should have had. Aki. Gosh. Okay, Aki's my fourth. Here we go, Anat Lelior.
You need at least one goofy up there. It could be a knot too. So this comes in as a 3.8. This is now her backup. Good timing right here with that one turn, especially considering how difficult that section was to read. She converts on it, so she does her job right there. Excels a little bit more in the heavier stuff, as we've been mentioning. She made the final at Pipe. She's been a member of Finals Day over there at the Challenger in Cero in Portugal. This wave actually has some resemblances to...
Mitchell, that was a big wave.
It was.
We'll see what the score comes in as we see now S.Gilmore. Little inside runner. She's out. Before the break, I did offer up the question, who is on the Mount Rushmore of surfing style? And you guys are quick. I got a couple solid answers. My guy, Bill Ballard, came through. Stephanie Gilmore needs a 4.48 to advance. And for her, I mean, a 4.48, she can do that in her sleep, but she needs the wave. She needs that canvas to show us the elegance, the fluidity, the style that has made her one of the favorite surfers on planet. And here we go. That's how. That's why. I mean, I feel like that first turn was there already. Risky. Speed float. She comes around the section. Just utilizing that little white water to project her down the line. And so twice now. This is unlike Stephanie Gilmore. But the good news is she only needs a 4.48. The first turn had some spark on it. I thought the floater was super cool.
And you still got to be pointing forward, too. That, to me, at these waves, is the hardest thing about a floater. First snap is strong, right in the pocket, too. I really like how she goes to the carve to snap right there. And as you said, a projection floater down the line, it is so difficult to maintain that speed and that vision down the line with a floater like this. And she was on her way to the score. I think if she closes this wave out, she's probably getting the mid-4 that she needs. Just another unfortunate slip right here by Steph. It's the back foot once again. And scores in, Chris. It'll fall short.
Yeah, that was, I mean, shock and awe all around. People
get all that lime off of it, those little slimy things that you see right here on the rocks. Anat, though, looking to improve on the 3.8, currently leading, Chris.
Yeah, I feel like Anat has all the momentum right now. Nice section to roll around. And actually gets to spray Stephanie Gilmore. Just a little bit of an emotional win when you get to spray your opponent. I just like that Anat's gone to work and stayed at work. Bashing this wave all the way down the line. So a series of 4 good turns. Up after this quick break, the Goofy Footers are going off right now. Will they continue? Stay tuned to find out. We'll be right back. That was straight up David versus Goliath, and Anat Lelior comes through, backhand, power surfing, gets the edge over Stephanie Gilmore.
Anat, this is a massive moment in your career right now. You just took down Stephanie Gilmore, someone who has arguably been one of the biggest role models and inspirations for you. What are you feeling at this moment right now?
Still, my legs are still shaking. I feel like this heat for me and Steph was definitely nerve-wracking, you know, this whole format when you just lose the first round or, you know, just man-on-man. It's definitely difficult. After a few losses, it's definitely been hard believing, but I feel like there is enough idols in this tour to get inspiration from, if it's Carissa, if it's Stephanie, but it's not taking away the fact that I want to beat them.
I'm not going to lie, it was a crazy back and forth right towards the end of that heat as well. There, Steph got a really great wave, then you got one as well. Moments like that, no matter who it is, when it's back and forth, there's so much intensity and emotion in the water, but to come in and hear that you ended up getting the win, they're the moments that you train for and work really hard for.
Oh, for sure. I'm definitely feeling all the cardio work paid off. I feel like Salvador is definitely a harsh one for everybody. Everybody's suffering from the heat and enjoying it in the same time. But yeah, I feel like I would definitely be happier with an exchange of excellent scores, but I guess I'm just going to leave some in my tank for more. Yeah, I'm going to pick better waves, going to be more patient, and with the help of my coach and my friend here, we're going to be smarter and better.
Feels like your team here is feeling a lot like family as well. Give us an insight into who you're here and traveling with.
So I'm traveling with my coach, Manuel Gamero, and my good friend and co-trainer, John Rabinovich. And of course, all the noise you heard, those are just Israelis, kind of like strangers to you, like they are to me. But we're family, you know, we're one big family in Israel, and I'm getting so much support and so much love. I guess I owe them enough to enjoy it, you know.
This is a big moment. Soak it all in and take it with you for coming up into round 2. Congratulations, though, Anat.
Thank you so much. I'm excited.
Thanks, guys.